Wow. You look at that team up north. You have to give them credit. Another, victory. They're undefeated, and they're, in my opinion, they're one of the top four teams in the country. Excuse me. They're one of the top four teams in the country. Very tough to say, obviously, but they are. They look really good. Blake Corum is, personally, I think that the Mohammed from Minnesota, he's a really good running back. The Illinois running back is really good, but Blake Corum is right there, is one of the best running backs in the nation, if not the best. Obviously, you have to, what's the dude's name from? I can't remember his name from Texas. What's his name? I can't remember his name from Texas. What is his name? Bijan. Okay, Bijan Robertson. Okay, yeah, he's really good too. Blake is tremendous, and he's been a problem for a lot of Big Ten teams. The latest team to fall to him can't tackle him. Let him do whatever he wants. Is obviously the Michigan State Spartans. We've seen on social media and all over the internet the post game what happened with Michigan State and obviously that team up north. Look, this isn't new. They've had the same tunnel. I don't know how long, but a very, very long time, decades upon decades. So you're going to see me right here defend that team up north. Look, emotions run high. I understand that. But if you're Michigan State, you can't do that to them. I don't care what he said. I don't care if he's 5'10". He's 5'10". He's a freshman. Come on, man. What are you doing? That's uncalled for. Will there be criminal charges? I don't know. It seems that, Harbaugh, he's standing up for his team, standing up for his players. It'll be interesting to see what Kevin Warren and the Big Ten does. Obviously, when you have the athletic director, for that team up north come out, for the University of Michigan come out, and take the stance that they took, it's going to be, I don't know, it's four guys end up getting suspended for Michigan State. I don't know how they're going to, I don't see them playing the rest of the year. 2 starters, man, that's you got to be smarter in that situation. We've seen coaches in the past like James Franklin point out he doesn't like the tunnel being, you know what it is. Isn't Michigan State's tunnel one way too? If you look at the stadium, Michigan State, the way their stadium is set up is also one way. So this, you have to keep your cool. And for Michigan State, you can't do that. I'm not the biggest fan of that team up north, but if they get a victory, they can talk. Keep that, show all the energy on the field. Blake did what he wanted. This is a tremendous Wolverines team. Now y'all had the victories the last 2 years. Y'all beat that team up north. And Mel Tucker, he's got to get together. I like Mel Tucker, but this is a bad look. Very, very bad look. Obviously, the university's trying to jump ahead of it and suspend them. I don't know if that's going to be enough, But in this situation, they got to be better. And no one deserves that, what happened. Come on, man. Now, if y'all want to get a one-on-one in, and I don't condone that at all, but if y'all can get a one-on-one in, okay. Just y'all both can get 1 or 2 game suspension. Early practice, fine. But when it's like that many, student athletes on one person, come on, man. You got to be better. The Big Ten has to be better. It's not a good look, for Michigan State University. It's not a good look for the Big Ten at all. When you look at the players, they're going to learn from it, obviously, and they're going to be better from it. And I'll be interested to see how this turns out. Right now, it doesn't look really good for on the Michigan State side, but you have to give Harbaugh credit, for sticking up for his player, and taking the stance that he did. And it's on the Big Ten to do something. Now we can look at alternatives, and we see that this isn't a one-off occasion. We've seen multiple instances where that team up north has had instances with other teams. But you say, it's one entrance, right? As soon as I go to a lot of in-person college football games. As soon as that clock hits 0, the 20 minutes starts. It doesn't stop because of television. You only get 20 minutes. So if you're gonna, you have to run to the locker room at halftime. I don't know how you do that, with a stadium that's going one way. They have to get to the locker room in 20 minutes to make those adjustments. And every second is valuable. Every second is valuable. So either one, you're either going to have to extend the half times, which fans that are not at the game, they're not going to like an extended halftime at all, because you want to get it. You got to get these games in. Number one. Number two, not every stadium is a one-way in stadium, so you can't make the rule, for that team up north home games, Michigan State home games, when there's other, Big Ten stadiums that have multiple pathways to get to the locker room. So I don't think you can necessarily change that, but I think pregame and postgame, you got to figure something out. But again, what are you going to do at halftime? Because TV rights, you only get 20 minutes because you're competing with other games. So I don't know if you're going to extend halftime. I don't see that happening. But this is a situation that's happening with a stadium that's one way in and one way out. Again, you're not going to change. You can't change 20 minutes. I mean, that's enough time to make adjustments. How do you get to the locker room? That'd be my only thing. I can sacrifice something, but pregame and postgame, we got to figure something out. This has to stop happening, but this also is on the coaches and the players. You got to be more mature. We shouldn't have to run through all these loops because y'all can't control yourselves. Y'all got to be better. I think the Big Ten will learn from this. There's going to be, probably more security. We'll see. But even if there is more security pre and post game, what are you going to do at halftime? Because they both have to go the same way, especially that team up north. And they're going to come back in 2 years. Ain't nothing going to change at halftime. So maybe it will, maybe it's not. But they got to control themselves better. Mel Tucker, got to get your team together. That team up north a tremendous win when the top four comes out. I think that team up north should be one of the top four teams in the country, and they're going to be on a collision course with Illinois. That's what they need to worry about first before they worry about anything else. Illinois is coming, and that's going to be a very interesting test before they get to a bigger test that I cannot wait to see. But I'm not going to speak on that. But man, tremendous victory by the Wolverines.